Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Grace and this is Gen Budgets. On this channel, I share my journey to becoming debt-free by using a few different methods like the cash envelope method and the saving challenges. If this is something that interests you, I invite you to join me and follow me on this journey. Today, I'm going to be budgeting our first paycheck of January. We are a budget by paycheck family, which means we budget every time we get a paycheck. I do also budget on a monthly basis because I do want to see how much we are making on a monthly basis versus how much we are putting or allocating towards different categories. Our main goal is to pay off our credit card debt and save for our emergency fund on the side as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have already written down all our amounts because I wanted to do it on camera. I started kind of like doing it and my little budget turned out like this. So it's a big mess. So I wrote everything that I had budgeted already. Okay, so let's go ahead and review. My husband and I get our paychecks via direct deposit, so we already received our money in the bank. So I am going to go ahead and put our actuals on this sheet. It is very important because at the end of the month I am going to review both of my bi-weekly budget forms, and I am going to go ahead and add it to my monthly, and we're going to make sure we are aligned with our budget. So very important to stay accountable, and that is the only way that I am going to see if I am following my budget or if I'm kind of like, you know, getting out just for a couple of things or a little extra here, a little extra there. So that's going to be our end of month review. Let's go ahead and get started here. Our actual income for this paycheck was $4,163. So this is way over what I had budgeted, which is wonderful. So let's go ahead and write down the actuals. All the bills stay the same. There's just a few things that change here. So for our internet, I am still going to budget 109. Our internet is 109. Car notes is $363. Our electric was very high, the $200. The Netflix, we are going to budget $30. New Jersey gas is $215. Cell phone, we're not going to pay the cell phone with this paycheck. The cell phone and the rent will come out of the next paycheck. I tried to pay most of our bills with this one because we have a little bit more wiggle room. So eventually I'll try to separate or to like put half the rent here or half here. But right now this is working for us, so I'm not going to change anything at this time. I know it's not ideal for everyone to do this, but for my family, it has been working fine. We have been paying all our bills and we do still have some money to save. So we're going to continue to do it this way. This is just all about showing you different ways of running your budget. If you are able to pay half of your rent with this or half of all your bills with one paycheck and the other half with the next, that's wonderful. You want to do what works for you. Okay. So car insurance, we're going to add $230. Easy Pass, $30. Gas, I am going to increase this. I want to go hiking to PA. So that's a drive. It's about an hour and a half where I want to go. So I want to have some extra money. I know it's cold, but it's cool weather to go because it's not hot. It's nice and you don't get as tired. But we will see if that happens. Okay, school lunches will be $200 as well. Okay, and then Honduras, $350. And I am going to be, I added here gift for parents. So I am going to be putting an extra $170 here. And now we're gonna go ahead and add all of these up and see what we ended up with. Okay, so $109 plus $363 plus $200 plus $30, $215, $230 plus $30 plus $200 plus $200. Okay, $20.97. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and subtract 4,163 minus $20.97. That equals 2,066 left or remaining. Now we're going to go ahead and allocate some money to our debts. And then affinity, I decided to add a little extra here. Best Buy is not getting anything. Medical, so I was super excited. I'm like, yeah, $100, I can do $100. So I go online to check, because for the visits for the boys, if they get sick, I do get the bill straight to the portal. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and pay that bill. And it was $178. So guess what? This goes up to $178. Might as well just get rid of that right now. Then loan. This one I want to pay off by February. This is going to be down, completed. And I am going to be adding an extra payment of $240. That will bring us under $900, which is keeping us on track. Now, for Costco, I had allocated $300. I'm going to only be depositing $200 for that, because I returned some products, and when they returned the money, they reimbursed the money to the credit card. So that covered the other $100, which is wonderful. To me, it's fine. Then for our car credit card, I am going to be adding $100 this time around. I wanted to put $300, but I decided to just put $100 because we don't owe as much as I thought, and that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pay the $100, and this one is 6 months, zero interest. So as long as we pay the money within the 6 months, we don't have to pay any interest. That's really good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and calculate all of these now. 200 plus 178, 40, 100, 100 equals 918. So how is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? I have had the busiest week ever at work. It has been super crazy, but that is okay. All right, so we have remaining $1,148, and that is going to be allocated between my wallets, sinking funds, and savings. So let's see. Wallet is going to remain the same. $290 for the kids. That's for soccer practices. $10 for give, $60 for me, $60 for hubby, $200 for groceries, because my kids think I'm starving them because I don't buy them junk food. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy them a couple of things and some fruit for their smoothies. Every time the kids want to eat junk food, they always say there's no food, but there's meats in the freezer, there's food in the fridge, there's food in the pantry. They don't want to cook. So there's never any. I don't know if it's just, I think it's just every single kid out there, because I remember doing the same thing to my parents. So now this amount should be the same, 640. And we're going to withdraw that. So 1,148 minus 640 equals 508. Perfect. Now let's see. Sinking funds, we're gonna keep it the same as well. I'm not making any changes here. Looks pretty good. This is between 2 weeks, so let's see, 20. Oh, that was ugly. And 20. This amount should be 140, just like that. So let's go ahead and subtract 508 minus 140 leaves us 368. Okay, so now let's just see how we can allocate this money. So we have 368, right? Minus, I am leaving the 70 here, 298. So we're gonna do 298. Oh, 298. So 298 plus 70 equals 368. That should give us a zero-based budget. Yay. Okay. So this is what we have, guys. We have a zero-based budget. Every dollar has its place, and we are super blessed, so blessed to have been able to make a lot more than what I had originally budgeted. This really does help us a lot, and I will see. Excited to see how this month is going to end. This is it for today. I will be updating my cash stuffing either tomorrow or Saturday. I have to go to the bank and get the cash. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Until the next video, bye.